so far we've done our client details, so we can contact the client, and we've taken some notes from the client about what the job is they want us to do. And we've gone to the job and we looked at the main intake. Now, like I said before, that main intake may be something you're interested in recording, may not. It's entirely up to you. You fill all them in with NA if you want to. The other thing, we're going to need either the main intake or we're going to need something about circuits, and sometimes both. So the next section is going to be about circuits, or circuit details. Now, because this is a small job, we're going to keep it to one circuit. Let's make that one red. I'm going to bold it and call it section 3, and this is called circuit details. There we go. Right. So in this section, we're basically going to try and copy as best we can a test certificate, schedule circuit details, and then schedule test results. It may look very small to fit it on, but I guarantee we can do it. So let's look at how we can do it. So we're going to go from, right, we're going to go from, first of all, here. Wait a second, that's what we'll do. Before we go from anywhere to anywhere, let's just unmerge that one. And what we'll do is we'll talk about the type of circuit. So from here to, how many boxes should we have? Should we have 4? Yeah, let's split it in half. So we'll merge them, we'll change the colour, make it the orange, not that orange, we're going to darker orange. We'll go to the next one, don't we, for this one? Right, and we're going to say what is the type of circuit. So circuit type. All right. And in this box, we'll merge these 4. And we'll make this one into a list. So we're going to have no fill on that one. And we're going to, oh yeah, we want to merge these back up, don't we now? Merge that. And then we'll put all our boxes back around it, because I think we merged it all and then unmerged it, so it's messed it up a little bit. So there's all the boxes back in. Oh, we didn't merge that one. I thought we did. Okay, so merge that one across. Now here we're going to put data in again, and we're not looking at many different types of circuits, are we here? So let's get something straight. All the circuits that we could possibly have are going to be either a lighting circuit, a radial final circuit, not final, final, or a ring final. There we go. So we can only, oh, why haven't I got a space there? Come on, give me a space. There we go. Right, so we're going to talk about the circuit type, and we're going to have light. Let's go with lighting. Why not? Let's unbold that because we don't want that one. Oh, no, what are you doing? Go back to full screen, please. Right. So we've got a lighting circuit. So notice there we can have any one of those 3. So we've got a type of circuit we've got down there. So let's look at, from the same spot, we're going to merge these 4, or these boxes here. 8 boxes, those are 16 boxes there. And this is going to be our RCD section. All right, and we want to put that in the middle, don't we? So we put that there, make it neater. Then we're going to go from here. I'm going to merge all those boxes. Merge cells. Let's get it all straight where we want it. And I'm going to put in there, now this is your overcurrent, not overcurrent, current protective device in there. And then the next one, we're going to go from here. Now this is your imaging center, that'll do us. Right, and this is our conductor details. Conductor details. Right, and we've got, how many go from? Here, let's go with 4 boxes here. We'll merge and center that. And this is our number and size. And we'll do an ampersand. And we're right there, number 7. And size. Number and size there. So it's looking a little bit big, so we can make them a bit smaller if we want to, so it fits nicely. Number and size. And then the last little bit is going to be circuit details. Alright, so we'll have circuit details, but we're going to bring it down to there. No, we can go. Shall we go down to there? If you go a bit further, let's go another one there. Let's merge all that. That's going to be our circuit details. Circuit details in that box. And I think I might have made that a bit big. Yeah, let's just unmerge that one a second. I made that a little bit big because we want it to be, cut that one, Control X, Control V, because we need some space to put our circuit number in, don't we? Right, so we'll merge those boxes and we'll center that. Circuit details, and then we'll merge these boxes. Merge and center. Now this is going to be our circuit number. Right, now you might notice that doesn't fit on at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the writing and we're going to do not vertical text, we're going to rotate up like that. Now don't worry, that will fit in a minute. So the next job is to get all our boxes set up. So we've got a type of wiring first, which is going to go down to there, is it? Yeah. Type of wiring, I'm going to merge and center those. That one's going to be type of wiring in there. We'll fix that in a minute. The next two is going to be reference method. Okay, reference method there. And then the next one is going to be, I did have all four, I want all four. Margin them, and this one's going to be number of points in that box. And then we got our conductors. So we got live conductors, merge them, and these ones are going to be CPC. So number and size of live conductors. So we've got live in millimeters squared. And the next box, we got CPC in millimeters squared. Right, now your overcurrent protective device. Another two boxes, merge them. That's going to be BSEN. Oh yeah, we'll put EN in brackets, so it usually goes, isn't it? EN in there. The next two boxes are going to be the type. So type BCD, whatever it might be, or NA if there isn't one. The next two boxes are going to be the braking capacity. I'm just going to have a brake cap because I don't want to put too much in. I'm going to have to put KA in there so everyone knows what it is. In fact, when we talk about, oh, you've missed one, haven't I? Braking capacity is next. Control X, Control V. We have to do our rating first, don't we? In amps. Right, so we merge those two boxes. Merge in center, and then we've got a braking capacity we've done, ZS max. Okay, that's those two. Have I merged them two? I have not. So merge and center those two, getting it. Right, now we're on to the RCD bits. So we've got another BSEN, haven't we? BS, brackets, EN, close brackets. And I'm going to merge those two. Then we've got, again, we've got type, but this time it's not type of circuit breaker, is it? It's type of RCD this time. So that's AC, merge and center, please. AC, B, F, all them. And then we got our, right, now this is going to be our RCD rating, okay? So this is I, and that's delta N. So we're looking for delta square one, so we're going to look for, not square, triangle. So we need a little triangle, and I have a little triangle right there. I'm going to insert that, and there's my triangle. I delta N, and it is in milliamps. Isn't it? Okay, and then the final two boxes, merge them, and we've got a rating of that one as well, rating in amps. Now, just the same way we made this one upright, we're going to do the same with these. So those three first, I'm going to do our writing vertical upwards. I'm going to do the same with all of these because these are all in the same row, so we can do them all at the same time. Rotate text up, and then watch this. If I double tap the, oh no, it's not working. Right, so what we'll do now then is we'll expand this box to a bit more than that to make sure we've got everything showing. A little bit more, and there it is. That's everything showing now. All right. So all of this, we'd like it to be bold really, but let's leave it as is so we don't confuse things. These two will make the dark orange. And these ones, we'll make these ones. Oh, okay, that one's dark orange. That one's dark orange. Dark orange, please. All right, and then those two are dark orange. And the rest of this is going to be grey. Grey. Okay. So there's our schedule of circuit details. Now we just need to merge the boxes underneath so they all work as well. Go back and I have merged all these boxes as you can see. Now, right, we can automate a lot of the stuff in this. Right, our type of wiring has got a list on normal form that goes from A to H and then O. All right, so in here we're going to do another data validation. Data validation, and all we're going to do is make a list of letters from A to O. So we've got A, comma, B, comma, C, D, comma, E, F, G, and then it is O. And because we might not be bothered, we can put N, A, because we don't really care in some cases. Okay, so there's our list for that one. Okay. Then our reference methods. Now, our reference methods can be quite big, can't they? In this case, we're going to have A to G again, which, believe it or not, there is A to G. And we have 100 to 103 and an NA. Right, so let's throw that in. Okay, so there it is. Your list done exactly the same way as the previous one with data validation, and you pick whatever you want. So usually we like clip direct, don't we? Make our cables as well as good as possible. A, I think, is your PVC cables. Number of points. Now we can't just go throwing loads of numbers in, so that's going to be a you fill it in box. Now the size of your line conductors, live and CPC. Now these both are going to be the same, but we've got quite a list here, so I'm going to show you the list, right? And you can type it in yourself. All right, here is the list of cable sizes. So we go from 1 mil all the way up to 1,000 mil if we want to. Obviously, you might find a lot of that's unnecessary, but that's the entire list. All right. So if it's a lighting circuit, it's not going to be 2.5. It's going to be 1.5. Sometimes maybe 1 mil. And if you're using twin and eighth, it's going to be 1.5 eighth, isn't it? Sorry, 1 mil eighth. There we go. Right. Your BSEN values. So your type of circuit breakers. We've got a list we could have here as well, haven't we? So we're going to throw this in. Our list there is anything from 8082 through to 61009. You might think of a few others you want in there, but standard, they're the ones. Type, the type is going to be A, B, C, isn't it? Or NA, okay? And usually it's type B, isn't it? Your rating, now your ratings, right? The ratings can be quite a list as well, so let's have a look at what the ratings could be. All right, there is your ratings. Now your ratings, obviously for your 6089, you're going to have a 2 amp, or you can have a 3 amp, you're not going to have 4 or 5, but the 5 is there in case this is a 3036. Okay, so it could be the case. You go into a property, that's where it could be. Your breaking capacity in that case, you're gonna have to throw your own number in there. Usually for a 3036, it's 1KA, isn't it? But obviously we don't make too much of a list. Your ZS maximum. Right now, I've got a program for that I can put in, but I'll show you that on a different video because it's quite extensive. That one, there's a lot of if statements in that. When in reality, all you've got to do is go to the book and look it up. Your RCDs. Now, your types of RCDs are a lot less extensive than the types of circuit breakers. So your types of RCDs are going to be there, 6188, 61009, or NA or other, and C notes. So we'll have to throw notes in somewhere else. I could have had them the other way around, really. But either way, if you've got a 3036, I doubt you've got. Now we're going to have to change that. If we're having RCD protection, then we're going to have at least a 6 amp on our lights, aren't we? Type of RCD. So your type of RCD, you've got type A, type AC, type B, type F. Let's throw all them in there. Right, and our standard now is type A, isn't it? But it could be an older circuit, it could be type AC. I'm going to have to double check that one because a lot of these type ACs are starting to fail because of all the electronics on circuits. So we'd have to watch out for that one. Obviously, type S is our time delay version. The milliamps. Now, milliamps is less extensive as well than the ratings, but let's have a look what they are. Okay, and we've got 10 milliamp, 30, 100, 300, 500, or NA. So 30 milliamps are standard, isn't it? And the ratings, now the ratings obviously can be exactly the same as the ratings for the circuit breakers. So we'll have to put all the possible circuit breaker sizes in there. Okay, all different ratings. Right, and that is as much as you need for your schedule of circuit details. So moving on, the next section is going to be your test results.